Thank you for tuning in with Sid God's Wisdom. We have the Earth card that came out the deck for this super full moon in Libra, the brightest of the year. So it makes sense this Earth card came out. And one of the big questions of this Libra super full moon is, what is your love language? Do you know how to love? Are you open to receive love? The goddess Venus is watching carefully and closely over us. She's right next door. Pay attention to the love energy that's surrounding you now, listening to my voice. Take this divine activation code from this Earth card, and in the energy of Libra, two cards came out. Divine Masculine. This is for the divine masculine in all of us, not just the men. Take the codes in, take the activation in, y'all. Comment below what you're feeling at the moment. This amazing feeling of the support we're getting right now from the stars, our ancestors, and our soul families. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate all of you. Now, the Earth card is saying the frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and receiving the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. There's a 24 card. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 is also Venus' number. So, again, it goes full circle, third time in the video. So far, I talked about Venus energy. Beautiful. And the Divine Masculine card talks about the frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with the kindness and wisdom. And there's a 22 card, and 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 deal with foundation. It deal with the planet Uranus. It deal with restrictions, boundaries, routines, patterns, organization, patience. That's the word, patience. So we're going through a tense time, intense changes, and getting adjusted to this new normal, this new world we're living in on this earth, okay? This is a new world, y'all. Either if you haven't noticed or unaware of it, just look around. We are going through intense changes, upgrades, and it's like we have to have so much compassion. That's one of the things Libra energy is. It deals with compassion, seeing the other, appreciating the other, being aware of the other. Venus also rules love, being open to love the other. This is a very compassionate and loving energy right now. Even though we have some more intense aspects, I'm going to touch on it, but I just want to resonate and vibe and channel Venus. She rules not really love, but how we open up to love. She rules the zodiac signs Taurus and Libra. Okay? Majority of all the planets rule 2 signs. And Libra talks about it's when the energy falls, the sun falls in Libra, so it's not a good position for the sun. So it's like we're falling into the underworld next after Libra, Scorpio, underworld. So we're being judged. Libra energy can be real judgy because it's like your partner is like, well, you're not giving me enough. I need more, this, that, and the third from you. So Libra energy can be judgy, manipulative, the darker side, the shadow side of Libra. But I'm feeling a strong sense of heavy completions. Double full moons are about completions. This super full moon in Libra is the brightest of, well, they say it's gonna be the brightest of the year, but you never know. The planets always surprise us. You never know. We might get 3 more super full moons, and that's very, very bright and highly charged. But full moons deal with the sun and moon being in opposition of each other. They're looking at each other across the sky. And that deal with full awareness, full ability to see, to be able to see the light in the dark, you know, because how they say out the darkness comes the light. And with this highly charged full moon, we're being open to the unknown. Again, this new territory, this a new world. This TD Jakes once said it's like when you get higher and higher and higher up, from every dimension is different. Okay? And each dimension, when God take you higher, you have to adjust in every dimension. What worked in the lower dimension or the other dimension ain't gonna work in this one. So you have to adjust or come to the circumstances that's presented in front of you. So the question is, Libra, air sign, mental, are you able to process this time right now? Are you open to receive the downloads, receive the upgrades, and surrender? That's the word. Surrender to what's going on around you, your circumstances, and the situations we're all being put in at this moment. You know, this is a very intense time, y'all. And I'm not gonna make light of it. I'm not gonna make fun of it, and we're not gonna judge it. We're gonna surrender to it, okay, y'all? Y'all here for a reason. Y'all tuned into my video for a reason. And Spirit wants you to know that, remember, you are loved. Okay? The major themes of this full moon is about believing in yourself, tuning into oneness, supporting others, old paradigms releasing. A paradigm meaning like an old world, like an old way of doing something has to change forever. And that's happening with all this Pluto aspects, but we're going to get into that shortly. Also, staying connected. Libra energy is about the 7th house in astrology deal with the other, being connected. I see you. But sometimes when you have too much energy in like the first 6 houses, 1 through 6, it could be like you don't see the other person. It's too much energy on the self, you know. So it's about staying connected and being aware of your surroundings. You're going to be hearing me say that a lot throughout this video. Being aware of other people, supporting other people, and creating balance. You want to create heavy balance at this time with others. Show a whole lot of compassion, because remember, what you put out in this video, oh no, I'm about to say what you put out in the video, what you put out in the universe always come back to you, okay? So remember that you always want to lead with love, because you want love back, because the dimensions will be going now. That's why you see now the new symptom of the coronavirus, COVID-19, Rona, is now heart problems. And like I've been telling everybody before in my other videos, that the higher dimensions you're going to, you have to live from your heart. If your heart can't take being transparent, being pure, being forgiving, being loving, showing compassion, you ain't gonna make it. People are gonna die. I just have to be realistic with you. People are going to die. And you have to find grace in the midst of that darkness, that trauma, that fear, that pain that they're going through. Yeah, be compassionate. I wrote it down. I should have got it. It's one of my sins is, it's like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna post it later on Instagram. But it's basically coming up to say, it's like, I'm gonna give you so much, but I'm not gonna let what you going through fully affect my energy. You know, you gotta protect your energy, okay? Because somebody grieving, pain, that energy can penetrate your aura and break you down and make you sick when you're not really even sick. But if you have a weak aura, it's going to happen. So that's why working with selenite is a good crystal to help protect and shield the aura. But don't keep it, on you for like more than maybe like an hour, because the water perspiration can make it dissolve, because it's easily succumb with liquid. It can break down. All working with any black crystals, tourmaline, onyx, obsidian, red jasper, tiger's eye, to help shield, ground, and protect your energy. Hematite at this time, okay? But before I go any further, I want to give you your homework. Remember, my videos, I try to give you some self-awareness homework to really reflect on and really, get yourself together, get your inner world together, because like I say, you're here for a reason, and I'm going to guide you with the best ability I can. I've been through a whole lot, and I'm ready to share my experiences, and I love helping people. Like I said before, I was a dance coach for 7 years. So my heart is the community. I love my people, okay? So the couple questions I have for your homework is, first one up, how can you help others? Okay, that's the first question. Get your pen and paper, y'all. Do y'all shadow work? Do your work so you can get your rewards. Okay, first question, how can you help others? Second question, what do you need to feel safe? What do you need to feel safe? Third question, are you aware of your blocks and limitations with others? Are you aware of your blocks and limitations with others? Fourth question, what is your love language? Okay. What is your love language? And part B of that question, do you know your partner's love language? Do you know your partner's love language? Or you could say, are you aware of other people's love language? But if you don't know yours, you really not gonna really get others. But some people are very observant. They get other people. They could read other people very well. You know, you could probably say, oh, okay, that person's love language is, oh, they open up through talking. They open up through words. They like to, you got to communicate their mind to get them open to love. That's their love language. You know, you got to research it, y'all, the different love languages, and see which one speaks to you, so which one resonate with you. Okay. But you have to meet them, or your partner, or others, where they are at their level. And it's not saying nobody higher or better than anybody or above anybody. It's that everybody is at different levels, okay? And you want to meet them at their level, okay? Either it's above you, below you, in between, right next to you. You want to meet them at their level and not judge them, you know? And not judge yourself. Libra energy can be very judgy. So we're going to, pull back from judging everything. And that's why I say surrender to the circumstances. Yeah, it's stressful, but we're going to be taken care of. I promise y'all, God is going to make a way for us to be taken care of. Okay, so keep the faith. Carry the light. Okay, carry the light in the midst of this darkness. Okay, now I'm going to hurry, get through the astrology before I get into the tarot, y'all. But remember, make sure y'all share this video and pass on this light and love to someone that might need this in their time of darkness, their time of sickness, pain. Passing on this information right here could really brighten up somebody's day. You never know what somebody going through, or the codes they might hear through my channeling messages to lift them up. Okay, y'all? Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay. So we have the Sun in Aries, the Moon in Libra, opposition. Y'all know the polarities. Aries, I, self, like self-love. And then Moon in Libra is other people love. The other. That you got the me versus the we. Okay? So it's all about being aware of what you need for relationships and what the other need for the relationships. Either relationships on all levels, business, partner, manager, co-workers, what the other needs. Okay, you want to be aware of. But we have Jupiter, sky god, the light, conjunct Pluto. Conjunctions is when the energy is blended as one. Okay, it's coming together. It's one, like that. Okay. And it's in Capricorn. So that's why you're seeing a whole lot of control being pushed from the governments of our local communities to all the worldwide, okay? And it's not going to give, y'all. That's why I say this virus not going nowhere. Maybe for the whole year, they're going to have a lot of changes, stipulations going to be, put in different things. But it's like I told you, it's a new ball game. It's a new world. And they're trying to adjust. And they're trying to adjust quick. It's going to happen quick. Different things. But, like, we're going to be locked down a lot in certain areas. Even if they lighten up a little bit, certain things like going to places going to be more sanitized. Really, they're having precautions when you enter in buildings and places. It's going to be real tight, and pushing people to really be clean and protecting again their energy. That's why I've been preaching for the past it's almost a year now, me doing these videos, protecting your energy at all costs. That's why I tell a lot of my female clients, some of my male too, clients too that, when you have sex, because Libras also can be relationship sex. It's like when you're having sex with people, you're exchanging energies. You want to protect your energy at all costs. It's like taking a spiritual bath. Like I say, link below, book a session with me. I can break all this down to you. But having like a spiritual bath for spiritual cleansing and making sure the person, hoping that they're open to take one too, to really get all the exes, all their past childhood trauma off them. Because when you merge with somebody, you're taking on their energy and vice versa. Giving and receiving that energy, the negative and positive polarities. You're giving off in energy and they giving and vice versa. So you want to protect it. And since people didn't want to take heed, the government is making everybody protect themselves 6 feet away, really practicing social distancing. And it's like, okay, since nobody wants to do the work, now you've been forced to do the work. Saturn is ruling the show heavy right now. Y'all can research Saturn for yourselves. But we have a lot of squares coming up, okay? But first, before I go into there, we're going to talk about Jupiter conjunct Pluto. New relationships with death, rebirth. A lot of death and rebirth. That's why I say I'm thinking everybody's going to get this virus. But it's like some people are going to shake back from it, and then some people are going to die. We are anchoring heaven on earth. Everybody can't get in heaven. Everybody can't be a god or goddess. Okay? We're going to be seeing the abundance through transformation. So, being more transparent after this death and rebirth process is going to go on this whole year. So a lot of people are going to be transitioning out, and then some people are going to be transitioning in. Okay? Either through your same body, like having your higher self come down more. So that's part of like dying and meeting your maker energy that's going to be happening out throughout this whole year. More of the truth coming up. Like I say, Jupiter is the truth, Pluto is secrets revealed, heavy secrets revealed this throughout this whole year. We're not going to be lighting up. This energy not going to change of the truth coming out until December, when Jupiter leaves Capricorn, conjunct Saturn at 0 degrees Aquarius, and move into Aquarius going forward in 2021. We're going to have a whole lot of changes, y'all, when that happens. So right now, that's why I say this virus, these restrictions, these limitations, not going to give up for a while, okay? So go ahead and get, wrap your head around of like your circumstances being limited to the house may not be changing, okay? But leading up to the week, we're going to have more squares. Sun square, Jupiter, Pluto. Sun is the light. I could just talk about Jupiter. The truth, abundance, also teachers, spiritual teachers, Pluto, the hidden government, squaring each other. So it's going to be trying to find the light in the storm. Support coming in weird ways. Fears around receiving help. Blocked heart chakras. So this full moon is going to be highlighting all of this until up until next week, up until next Wednesday. 7-day portal, 7-day period. And then we have Saturn conjunct Mars squaring Uranus. Uranus is change, higher dimensional change. Uranus rules technology, new. He's the innovation. He's the next thing. Uranus is the future. So it's going to be a lot of fears and trauma around adjusting to the new way of working with technology, the new way of dealing with things, making money from home, a whole lot of new ways of living. I'm hearing the word living, new ways of living, y'all. So get ready for that. Trying to resolve and work with limitations we're putting in, forced limitations throughout this whole year, okay? And then April 24th, we have Pluto retrograde. So that's why it's going to be even more intense. We got a lot of fated events coming in, because all the plans about to go retrograde starting April 24th all the way up until September, when Mars go retrograde. So for the next 7 months, it's going to be a whole lot of fated events, a whole lot of karma surfacing for the public in whatever area these planets are hitting your chart. So it's best you have to know your natal chart so you can have a one-up on this game of astrology and what's going on in your life, because you need to be aware of the circumstances that you're dealing with and that you're going through. Okay, y'all, you got to use your head. You got to be smart. You can't be asleep no more. You have to wake up, y'all. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the tarot side, and this time I'm going to be using my Light Seers Tarot, and this is how it looks. Boom. Okay, so let's get it. Thank you, Spirit. Give us insight for this LIBRA Super full moon. Okay, for the collective consciousness, what you want them to know this Aries season with this full moon, completions around relationships. Ooh, wow, y'all saw that? Oh, wow, Two of Cups. Look what flipped out, y'all. Y'all saw it. Relationships. Ace of Swords. Five of Swords. I'm going to just take those. How that feel? I'm going to take those. We're going to work with those. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What's crowning the deck? The Emperor. So more divine masculine energy, more male energy coming to the forefront, more people channeling that male energy within themselves. Having that, okay, enough is enough. Because the corona deal with crown chakra. So the divine masculine template is being upgraded through the crown chakra, through the body. So remember, y'all, pay attention to your body. Feel the energy that, around you, especially when you go around people. Tap into your empath abilities. Feeling, okay? And being comfortable and confident and standing your ground, stepping up for yourself, because this card is already also the Aries card. So taking charge and making sure you are taken care of, and then being able to take care of others and pointing to other people's cup. You always want to make sure you're taken care of first. That's not being selfish, that's being smart and healthy, mentally healthy, emotional healthy, physical health, okay? All around you first, because when you vibrate perfect, other people be able to vibrate perfect too. Remember, everybody is a mirror to you. That what the 7th house Libra energy is, mirroring the first Aries energy, okay? So you want to remember that, y'all. Taking care of the self so others can take care of themselves. So we got the Two of Cups. Before I get the clarifiers. Two of Cups. Ain't these cards so pretty, y'all? I love them. Also, if you want to learn tarot, book a session with me. The link will be in the description below. Ace of Swords. Whole lot of mental energy. Swords deal with air. That's why you see the birds. I love these cards. They don't really use swords in this card. They use I think crows to represent the air by them flying, and that is the Five of Swords. So around this time, a whole lot of relationships going to be changing, evolving. I'm seeing separations. I'm seeing people not being able to. And that's relationships on all levels. Some family members, like you're not being really want to be around your family at this time. A lot of energy of being alone, by yourself, really thinking. Just feel like that's why I'm happy this happening, because it's making everybody think. Spirit, give me clarification for the Two of Cups. A deep connection, a partnership. Okay, thank you. That's the second time I got this citation card. Something about to happen. This is gonna be very intense. This full moon, y'all. Get ready. A whole lot of scandals, a whole lot of things coming out. Okay, yes, awareness, firm foundation, shadow side. Yeah, this gonna be deep. This full moon is gonna be highly charged and intense. It's like I'm hearing Spirit say, shit or get off the pot. I'm hearing Spirit say, either do the work or move out the way and let somebody else take over. I'm hearing like a change of guard. I'm hearing like a shift and change in government. I'm hearing and seeing a lot of people being isolated, like even deeper, like being want to be alone, like not want to mingle with the family, like away in their room or leaving, taking time out, like going for walks. I'm seeing a lot of people having walks, exercising. I'm seeing a lot of people being physical, and taking care of their health. I'm seeing a lot of people taking care of themselves. Thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing a new beginnings around taking care of yourself. I'm seeing new ways of being healthy, new ways of relating to your family, relating to other people, because we've got crowning positive movement forward. So like I say, this is very good. No matter what the circumstances look like, y'all, remember I told y'all, even if it look bad, dark, depressing on the out, it's always good. Find a light, be optimistic. Sagittarius energy, Jupiter energy, be optimistic, find the luck in every situation that you're going through, okay? This is going to be tense. I'm seeing a lot of people gaining wisdom. We got the wisdom card under the deep connection card, Two of Cups. And it don't really deal with relationships, but high perspective, human perspective, it deal with a deep connection. And you can have a deep connection with anybody. You can have a deep connection with a dog. You have a deep connection, with your animal pet. You can have a deep connection with anybody. But the deep connection I'm hearing is all about, yeah, you got a partner. Yeah, you got love. Perfect. But is the connection real? Because I'm seeing, because you're seeing this call somebody, observing somebody, the couple from afar. So it's like, and then you got temptation. So I'm seeing somebody trying to break up other couples. I'm seeing a lot of people trying to mess up other people happy homes. I'm seeing a lot of cheating right now. That's it. That's what Spirit trying to show me. A lot of cheating is gonna push people. That's why you see boom, boom, boom. You see at the end of it, the person head hurt, lost something, because 5 deal with a loss, changing of a situation, and under that you got solitude, and under that you got new beginnings. So whatever trauma you about to go through, or you about to, experience, just know through this pain, through this heartbreak, through this change, you're gonna have new beginnings. You're gonna find yourself. You see, you got the 0 and a 9. 9 deal with completions, ending of a cycle, the mysteries of the universe, love, destiny, humanitarian. So it's like pushing people to really step up, to speak their truth, help others in a way of not condemning themselves, not losing yourself through the process of helping others. But I'm seeing under this Ace of Swords, new insight. The aces deal with new insight. So new insight coming through the head. Again, another card dealing with the head. Crown chakra. Because you see this person that got the light shining through the head. And then you got this person holding their head. So I always look at patterns. This person got the aura around their head. This, let me see, where is it? Yeah, it's just 3 cards right there with the heads. And these people holding something. I got 3 cards with people, 4, 5 cards with people holding something. She holding a staff. She holding a book. He's holding a book. So I'm seeing a lot of people learning, either learning from a book, learning through research, learning. I'm hearing and seeing a lot of patterns of learning through the home, working at home. I'm seeing a lot of homeschool. I'm seeing a lot of changes around how they're gonna do school for a lot of children. I'm seeing a lot of changes around college, school. Like I'm seeing a whole lot of home, home-based schooling for a lot of people. I'm telling you, the government about to change a whole lot of stuff for everybody. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a new world, a new normal, a new change, and it's gonna freak a lot of people out. It's gonna freak a lot of people out how this thing gonna unfold. And they're gonna try to run back to the old, and you can't run back to the old. You can't run back to the old. Okay, y'all? You can't. So I know it's reading out for everybody. Just know, this message is for some people, not everybody. Take what's best for you, leave the rest. Okay? Take what works for you. But I'm seeing a lot of people evolving. I'm seeing a lot of forced transformation with the limited circumstances we in, the limited restrictions we have, be ready to receive. I'm hearing that from Spirit. Be ready to receive. Stay open. Stay open. Stay open. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Support me, y'all. What you put out in the universe, come back. Share this video, even if you're just sharing, even if you're just liking the video for me, y'all. I appreciate any and everything y'all do for me. Just know, when the shift happens, when my time comes, I'm not going to forget the people that supported me. I really appreciate y'all. Remember, y'all, pay attention to numerology, pay attention to astrology, and remember to always love yourself. Find yourself in the midst of this storm. I love you. Take care.